freaking badass carburetor. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. See how the metering plate is encased by the end float bowl. It's just badass. Non-stick gaskets is a standard with BG Demon stuff. Just so cool. Check out that machined billet metering plate, extended jet extensions there, non-stick gaskets. Just check out the clear sight bowl. They're just badass, guys. Let's check this side out. It's just a badass carburetor, guys. From my understanding, going off this BG catalogue, these metering plates cater for both race gasoline and methanol, just with a few simple changes in between to convert over. But I do know for a fact there are aftermarket dedicated methanol metering plates that are darker in colour. Alright, got the other side out just for a quick inspection, and it looks really clean. They've looked after this carby. Now, this is the first King Demon Dominator 4500 style carb I've ever owned. I've always wanted to get my hands on one of these, and this just looks badass. It's just a work of art. And apparently they come out with these billet shiny silver end circuit plates, and that's how you know they're genuine. If they're ever a different color, you know it's been tampered with. And you know, like I said, just the non-stick gasket at the top here just got stuck a bit. And you know, these gaskets are just awesome. They come out stock, these carbs, with these non-stick gaskets, and you know, they can cop a beating. You can pull and tug on them, and you can just reuse them. I remember when I was at the track racing my, you know, supercharged Cleveland with my twin BG King Demons on top, and I was, you know, doing jet changes and stuff like that. And mate, you can pull these on and off 100 times, and you just won't affect these gaskets. It's just badass. It's awesome. It beats that standard paper shit, you know what I mean, that you got to replace brand new all the time. But yeah, it's just a work of art. I'll give this a clean now. So I got this for a good deal. It came from a gentleman who switched over to E85 for more power, and he was actually told by his engine builder that this carb was too big for his combo. He was on a big stroker LS, making about 750, 800 horse, naturally aspirated, and they've actually stepped it down, and they've gone to a 4150 style carb on E85. I think it was at 950 they chose for it, but this thing here is like a 1150. You know, annular boosters, 2-inch, you know, throttle blades, and even his engine builder recommended, you know, told him that this isn't the carb to cruise on pump fuel on his combination, you know, as far as street and drag. So it just goes to show that, you know, running these type of carbs, you really need, you know what I mean, you need the gear to run this carb. Remember guys, this ain't your average Joe Blow street carburetor. This is an actual all-out race carburetor that requires big cubic inch, big RPM, compression and what have you to cater for this carb. Look at that. It's just quality. You know what I mean? You just can't beat these, you know, quality BG, these earlier version BG carbs. They're basically a souped up Holly. That's what you're getting with these things. I don't know why everyone isn't running them, to be honest. Just look at that. Look at the quality and craftsmanship in that. Everything's just, you know, machined, billet, you know. Look at the contoured main body on that. Annular boosters. Big 50cc accelerator pumps. You can pretty much hear it, even though it's dry. It's just, you know, you can hear it pumping away on the other end. And you know, no shaft play, no linkage or anything. Play like that. The shaft seems real solid, and yeah, all that. It's just badass. Solid, thick billet throttle base plate, and look at your stock screw-in air bleeds that all these BG old school Demon carbs come with. And you know, look at how that's scalloped out, and that's just not for your screwdriver. Even if that was a flat wall, there's plenty of space. It's just contoured just to give it that suction air pathway into that air bleed. It's just, you know, everything's been thought of. It's just badass. Look at those boosters. Look at that Venturi ball. It's just badass. Very cool carb, guys. Pretty pleased with this. And look at that throttle plate, you know, holder there. How the sides of it is chamfered for airflow, and pretty much your throttle plate screws are flush mount. Look at that. Full aero airflow. Everything's just been thought of. It's just a cool, badass carburetor. Thanks guys for checking it out with me. So what do you guys think? Is this the king of all race carburetors? It sure was ahead of its game back then, that's for sure.